off the crossbar. Sprint to left field and down for a base hit.
Hunterdon Central is going to win the state finals here tonight.
Mark it on the board. Touchdown, Red Devils. On the deflection. On the deflection. Hunterdon Central.
Hello and welcome back to Hunterdon Central TV. Today we have a matchup between Hunterdon Central Devils versus the North Warren Patriots at the Hellhole. For North Warren Patriots, the starting lineup will be Angelo Fleury playing center field, Corey Scherer playing short, Jared Van Valkenburg pitching, Cooper Mance at the cleanup spot catching, Mikey Farrow at first, Brody Mance at second, Tom Buenvolanta at right, and Brian Marsh at third, and the lineup is Etienne Rizvani at left field. James Scott is on the bump today for Central.
Hi, I'm Ryan McKeown. I'm announcing alongside Josh Chaco for the boys varsity baseball game against North Warren High School.
Central lost yesterday, 4-2 to Bayonne. They won the first game in the tourney against Warren Hills 9-4. Moved to a 9-6 record on the year, and James Scott's on the bump today.
Definitely a big matchup tonight.
Yeah, Central's looking to take the field now. Angelo Fleury will lead off for the Patriots. He's playing center today.
Central's trying to set the tone here in the top of the first.
Good start to the game today. Strike down the middle, 0-1 count for James Scott. That misses down low, 1-1.
Just two outside. Didn't chase.
Was grounded towards the first base line. And Augusta will step on first for the out.
Good self-play by Josh. Self-play by the first baseman.
Now batting is Corey Scherer playing short today. The righty. Batting .462 on the year. Two-way player, also pitches .45 ERA. As that first pitch in their first strike, 0-1. Off speed there, a little high, 1-1.
Just missed it.
That one also misses, 2-1 count. here with 1 out, top of the first.
Favorable count for the batter, for sure.
That one in again. Count moves to 3-1.
These batters are very, very, very disciplined. They don't chase.
And that one misses. Same spot, just inside. Ball 4. Cher will take first.
4-pitch walk.
Now batting the pitcher, Jared Van Valkenburg, the righty here. Senior, averaging 227 on the year.
Pitcher versus pitcher.
Yeah. Is that one right down the middle?
Sure had a very big lead. Retreats back to first.
Yeah, we'll see if he tests the arm of Lindari behind the plate. Is that runner?
Try to pick him off.
Yeah, runner gets in there safe off the pickoff attempt.
Is Lindari good with catching stolen bases?
Yeah, and the game against Ridge, he threw out 2 runners. As that pitch is caught, and that's a double play. Nice play by Scott. Comebacker to him, gets the out at first also. The Central now is up to hit. For Central, Andrew Wynn will lead off, playing second, followed by Cantillano at the 2 spot, playing short, Kyle Yasunis in left field, Jimmy Lindari cleanup, catching Scott. Number 5 is Jared Casella, playing center. Noah Baird will DH today. Nick Augusta at the 7 spot, playing first. Luke Brewer in right at the 8 spot, and finish off the lineup is Logan Escamilla at third base.
Way to go by the Red Devils. A first inning double play definitely will build the morale and momentum of this team. Pitcher to first base. Good double play by the 2 pitchers.
Yeah, they're now looking to get the bats going early on, set the tone here.
This team is pretty hot at bats. Highest batting average on the team goes to Tyler Stallwood with a 4.17.
Yeah, Stallwood not in the lineup today, but certainly been a good producer for Central throughout the season.
North Warren starts to warm up.
Jared Van Valkenburg will pitch. The righty.
This is a match very out of the ordinary for North Warren. They play many small schools in Group 1. Central is known for playing the big schools, as we have 2,000 kids. So it's definitely a different stage for the Patriots out here.
Yeah, and Central played yesterday. They came off a loss. They play today, and they also play tomorrow. So you have to make sure pitchers, you want the starters to go a long distance so you don't use up your bullpen that you might need tomorrow. And the hitters, you coming off only scoring 2 runs yesterday, look to see if they can become more disciplined at the plate and try to score more runs.
It's definitely a big need to make sure you don't overuse your lineup with your pitching staff, of course. Pitchers can only go so far in baseball. It's not a natural motion like softball.
Yeah, the more pitches you throw, more fatigued you'll feel, and less likely you'll go for a long start. But Andrew Wynn will lead off here for Central.
As Van Valkenburg starts his pitching setup.
Shows bunt, does not go. That pitch is outside for 1-0 count.
Pretty favorable for the batter so far.
Yeah, that first pitch sets a tone, and the dugout here for Central is really active. See if they get in the pitcher's head at all. That pitch misses also. 2-0 count for Van Valkenburg to Andrew Wynn.
Outside of the play, Central has a crowd right now in the bleachers by the dugout.
Yeah, this game's a pretty important game. That
Ooh.
pitch hits the top of the zone for a strike, 2-1 count.
I thought it
Here.
went down the middle.
Shows bunt again. Pitch at his shoulders for a 3-1 count.
This is what's called a batter's count.
Yeah,
Very minimal risk for the batter.
very disciplined here early on. You have to make the pitcher try to work you instead of giving the pitcher any help by swinging at pitches outside the zone.
Free
That
pass.
pitch is outside, ball 4. Great way to start the day for Central. Wynn takes first base. Now batting is the lefty Michael Quintiliano.
Yeah, Ben Balkenberg gave a free pass, leadoff walk to Wynn.
Already here, catcher calls time to talk to his pitcher,
Regain composure. Composure is incredibly important for pitchers.
especially on the road.
It's a mental game. Baseball is 10% physical, 90% mental. If you don't have the mental, it's not easy.
His pickoff attempt, no good. As Wynn gets back to first safely. Wynn tries to steal second. Ball gets by. And Wynn steals second base. Steals first. And runner in scoring position here for Central. That throw-off attempt was too low. Almost went to the outfield. Good stop there by the second baseman.
Brody Mance.
Yeah, to prevent an extra base here. So that ball's ripped into left. Fair ball. The single here for Quintiliano as Wynn will score. As Central takes an early 1-0 lead. Still no outs in the inning.
Brody Mance tried to minimize the damage, and he's a rookie. He's a freshman on a varsity team full of juniors and seniors.
Yeah, that's really difficult to do.
He had to beat out plenty of freshmen at his school for this spot.
Yasunis will take the plate here.
An RBI single.
Pickoff attempt, no good. It's the second time Van Valkenburg's tried to pick off Central's runners. They've gotten back safely as another time there. As you saw early, stolen base. So Van Valkenburg's trying his best not to let Central get any leads. That pitch right down the middle, 0-1 count.
Central has speed, and speed kills. You can hear the dugout cheering their hearts out.
Yeah, after every pitch. Especially after that one, as that misses. Up and in, 1-1 count.
They're trying to psychologically torture this pitcher.
Yeah, and it seemed to have worked early on. Still no outs here in this inning. And they've got the lead.
Ooh.
Questionable call there is up and outside. But it apparently hit the zone. 1-2 count.
Probably clipped the outside corner. Van Valkenburg is getting his steam back.
You've got to try to block out those voices. Is that pitch outside? And Quintiliano will get there standing. There's no throw there from the catcher.
Uncontested.
2 stolen bases here early as Central with another chance with a runner in scoring position. This time it's Quintiliano. 2-2 count to Yasunis. That's up and in. 3-2.
Full count.
Van Valkenburg's been very wild to start the game. His pitches are either in or up and in towards the batters. Good discipline here by Central, not chasing much. 3-2 count. That's in, up and in again. First and second, still with no outs for Jimmy Lindari, the catcher, trying to drive in these 2 runs.
Van Valkenburg is a chase pitcher, as we can see in this inning. He wants them to chase, but this team is trying to not swing at too many pitches. They learn from their mistake at Bayonne.
Yeah, they gotta try to be more disciplined. Van Valkenburg's gotta attack more. Is that pitch also outside? And Valkenburg really wild to start the game off. Cannot find his control and composure. That pitch will lead to a 1-0 count.
Some pitchers have specialties. Some are more targeted, some have chase.
As that pitch low hits the dirt. 2-0 count. If you're Glendaria, you don't really have a reason to swing until he proves that Van Valkenburg proves that he can throw you a strike in this at bat. They have Central has all the momentum here early on. Van Valkenburg will step off.
I know in college you have only one catcher meeting before before the coaches talk to you and pull you.
We'll see how coaches play Van Valkenburg's game today. Is that pitch low again? 3-0 count. Glendaria just has the bat on his shoulders at this point. Here's the pitch, and that's up and outside. Base is loaded here. You'll wonder if the coach here the coach comes
This team
for North Warren.
I apologize.
Okay.
There's like 4 other pitchers on this team that could ease the stress off of Van Valkenburg.
Yeah, but here, still in the first inning, he hasn't recorded an out yet. You don't want to go to your bullpen this early, especially with the bases loaded. You got to see if he can find his groove and try to work his way back. Not if you're Central though. You wanna keep taking pitches and being more disciplined. Try to make him, Van Valkenburg, try to throw more strikes here, as he's not been able to do that early on.
I feel like he's more of a chase pitcher, like I said earlier. He wants people to chase, but Central is becoming more disciplined at the plate and not swinging at silly little pitches that is meant to bait them.
Yeah, their only hit, Quintiliano, was down and in fastball that he pulled into left field. So they're not really chasing at anything. No foul balls to start. No swing and misses.
North Warren's biggest goal is to get a force out. Even a strikeout will minimize the damage. Central's big goal is to try to capitalize on Van Valkenburg and this young offense, especially the second baseman is a freshman. Brody Mance. Blue is going behind the dish.
Jared Costella, the center fielder, the lefty, digging now. With 3 runners on, bases loaded. First pitch. Zach got by the catcher, not far enough for a runner to advance though. As the count moves to 1-1.
I think that would be a wild pitch recorded.
That would be a wild pitch if the runner would score or move up, advance a base, but not far enough. As that pitch finally finds the strike zone, there's a count is now 1-1.
So that would be most likely a pass ball, and the catcher should have caught it.
Yeah. That swing and miss there, foul tip. And Van Valkenburg moves to a 1-2 count, his first favorable count to start the game.
No worries, you're good. You're play-by-play.
That pitch, also outside, gets past the catcher. Again, not far enough for the runner on third. Quintiliano to advance home. 2-2 count here. Van Valkenburg looking to record his first out of the game. That's up again. 3-2 count.
Central is still trying to torment Van Valkenburg.
He's been very wild to start the game. Wonder what his coach was telling him in that timeout. Probably to be more. Take a deep breath. Try to work his way. But got 2 strikes here, but also got 3 balls, 3-2 count. Here's the pitch. That's grounded fair. they'll get the out at first as the runner Cantiliano scores.
RBI, sacrificed to first. More of a force out though, his bases loaded.
Yeah, they got the force at first, and now runners in second and third.
Central's capitalizing on Van Valkenburg's wild pitches.
Yeah, as Noah Baird will dig in number 6 spot.
Noah Baird is a pitcher with one of the highest batting averages on this team.
Yeah, Baird pitched against Ridge, gave up a few runs, but had a pretty solid outing. And he's also, I believe, he had 2 home runs on the year also, which is impressive for a pitcher. Mainly, it's that pitch.
I wonder if he's committed somewhere.
I'm not sure where if he's committed somewhere, but he's certainly got the talent.
Definitely has the numbers to back him. He could be a two-way player. Not often pitchers are two-way players.
Yeah, it's that pitch in the dirt again. Good stop by the catcher, Cooper Mance.
Brody and Cooper are the siblings of this squad of North Warren Patriots.
And Jimmy and Ryan Lindari are the siblings for Hunterdon Central also. Pretty cool.
I don't think Ryan is in today, isn't he?
Ryan is a pitcher, and we'll see if he maybe relieves James Scott maybe in the later innings.
Maybe for a save or close.
Judging by this early start, 2-0 lead, Scott might have more room for error with a cushion of lead. Is that hit to first, and we'll get the force again at first as the runner scores to make it a 3-0 game.
Runner at third. Putting pressure on that home plate.
Back-to-back at-bats, hit to the second baseman, gotten the out at first, still letting that run score, and the 3-0 lead in the first is not what you want to have here at North Warren.
I'm not sure if there's any baseball mercy rule.
That pitch, slow. He's out as a first baseman just had his toe on the base as that ball was hit pretty slow. Good recovery by the third baseman. Central takes a 3-0 lead in the bottom of the first as we get ready for the top of the second.
That was a pretty close play for the first baseman. Could have gone wrong if he didn't jump and stay on the bag.
Yeah, it would have led to a 4-0 game. But that's the type of inning you want if you're Central. Get the lead early and try to dominate on the other side.
Van Valkenburg's ERA is not looking so hot right now. They don't want to use their bullpen too early.
Yeah, that's certainly not what you want.
They might have to. Van Valkenburg can't get his control and his composure. But good on Brody Mance to help back up his pitcher and make those key plays to get those outs. He should be the player of the game for them right now.
Yeah.
And that interesting play by the first baseman. Who's the first baseman? Farrow?
Yeah.
Farrow. Typically pitchers either play first or third.
Scott looking to take the bump again. Cooper Maines will dig in now, the catcher. That pitch hits him, first pitch of the inning.
Free pass, hit by pitch.
And now you got to look to turn 2 for Central, or just get a ground ball or even a strikeout. Just try to work your way back after that first pitch hit by pitch to Cooper Maines.
Not a great start for Scott, but he can work out of it.
Yeah, and he's certainly got a cushion for a lead, 3-0 lead. It's Mikey Farrow, first baseman. Will hit now. Farrow, the senior, hitting .409 on the season. Swing and miss here, foul tip. Or
Good.
drop by the catcher. Is it the count?
Good start.
0-1. Yeah, good start here. First pitch strike. Now you got the count in your favor.
Just you can't lose confidence.
That pitch almost hit him again. Didn't get far enough for the runner to advance. Count will be 1-1.
Glove side is a risky pitch to throw. If it doesn't go the right way, we can hit someone pretty badly.
Yeah, and that would have moved runner in scoring position. His breaking ball there, in for a strike. Might have fooled Farah there. The off speed.
Currently 1-2.
Pitch in the dirt. Good stop there by Landari to prevent the runner from moving to second.
Currently 2-2.
Farah taking his time, getting in the box. Pitch and swing and a miss.
Big
Scott got him with the heater. That will be Scott's first strikeout of the day.
big rip by the North Warren Patriots.
He must have been expecting an off-speed pitch there. As Brody Mance, the second baseman, got some action in the first inning. Will hit now as that pitch almost hit by the legs. Count will be 1-0. As that pitch is hit in the air, the first base side, Augusta can't get there.
Just went foul. It's pitcher versus freshman. At
Yeah.
this at bat.
Brody Mann's the only freshman on the team, hitting at a 308 clip. Certainly impressive for the first year second baseman.
It's not common for a freshman to be wearing a baseball varsity jacket here.
Yeah. See,
Checking swing.
did he go? Looks like he did not go. Could have gone either way, looks like. 2-1 count now.
He probably didn't went halfway across the plate.
Certainly looked like it from here, but we don't have the best view compared to the umpires. Is that pitch up and outside 3-1? Scott trying to look to get back in his groove.
The breaking ball could help.
Swing and a miss here off the heater by his shoulders.
Those up high rise balls have home run potential.
Yeah, certainly if scored up right. His pitch could not get it in the zone. Moves past the catcher. And now runner on first and second off the walk. Second walk of the inning for Scott.
He's gone to strikeout before. He just has to think that, hey, I got a strikeout off a good hitter. Just focus on my strikes and we'll win it. So let's hope I didn't curse our team.
As that pitch, runner had to move back a little, or batter had to move back a little. Batter is Dom Buonavolanta.
Buenavolta?
Not sure. As that pitch, Dom will swing late. 1-1 count.
Big rip.
Certainly gotten his way with the fastball early on. No squaring it up. A lot of blowing it by. Certainly been his go-to pitch here, as that fastball is up.
That could have been a rise ball, to be fair.
Could have. The count now 2-1.
Typically, rise balls are chase pitches.
That another fastball. 2-2 count now as Buonavolenta could not catch up. Another swing and a miss off the fastball. Got him again. 3 fastballs in a row.
Forward
And that is
K.
Scott's second strikeout.
Recorded as a forward K.
Yep, 2 forward Ks here. That pitch might get down. Nope. Tiliano's got it. Pitch could have looped in, scored a run or two. But good catch there by Quintiliano and keep the game at a 3-0 lead for Central. There's Noah Baird, Nick Augusta, and Luke Brewer, the first 3 to hit for Central.
Currently, Scott has not given up a hit yet.
No, the only runners have been through walks. 2 walks in that inning. 2 walks on the day. But he's gotten 2 strikeouts and no runs to show for the 2 walks he's allowed. And Van Valkenburg looking to try to have a more clean inning than the first one where he gave up 3. Baird, Augusta, and Brewer trying to prevent that, trying to knock him out of the game early.
I think Brody Vance got a walk, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Good discipline for a freshman. Typically freshmen are very swing happy.
Yeah, he worked to a 3-2 count. Showed bunt on the last pitch, but the ball pulled away just at the last second and ball was outside.
How big is their school? Since they play like tiny schools like Del Val and South Hunterdon.
I'm not sure. Baird.
If Scott can work things right, he can lower that 3.5 ERA.
Excuse me. Baird and Augusta hit last inning. Luke Brewer will dig in here.
Ooh.
That questionable call there.
Central dugout is a scary place for smaller schools.
Yeah, they call it a hellhole for a reason. Very loud team and not a bad thing at all. You gotta love the energy from them. 2-1 count here to Brewer.
Pretty good crowd just for a baseball game midweek. Parents along the sides, students in the stands.
Brewer working a 3-1 count.
Batters count for Luke Brewer.
And that pitch misses up and in. Brewer on to start the inning. Same way the last inning started with a walk.
Leadoff walk for the Hunterdon Central Red Devils by Luke Brewer.
Number 9 hitter Logan Escamilla will hit.
This will help get the leadoff hitters a good start.
Bunt shows just foul. To the home team's dugout, it'll roll.
It'll definitely help the leadoff hitters get something going.
Yeah, both great job by both leadoff hitters. Being disciplined, working a walk. No reason to really chase anything, as Van Valkenburg has been very wild. That pitch down also. Good stop by the catcher, Cooper Mans, to prevent Brewer from advancing a second. Pickoff attempt no good. Van Valkenburg has been unsuccessful with the pickoff attempt today, but gotta understand where he's coming from. Central's a very quick team. steal out of bases. That ball is drilled to center field, but the center field will have room.
Fly out by Escamilla.
Good, squared it up really good, but hit it to the deepest part of the park. Gotta really square it up to get something down in center. But Wynn will dig in now. The leadoff hitter walked his first time up.
Not very windy today, so couldn't change the direction of the ball.
Yeah, very sunny, very hot out.
Definitely grab your sunscreen, folks. You don't want to burn, especially not in the hellhole.
Bunt shows. Pulled it away last second, but it doesn't matter. Pitch was in for a strike. 1 out here, bottom of the second.
Brewers still on first.
That pitch hits him in the helmet. First and second here for Central. Pitch hit right off the helmet, so batter should be okay. Wind should be okay.
I don't expect that a pitch would be hitting the helmet. That's a really wild pitch if that hits the helmet. By Van Valkenburg.
He's been really wild today, so I'm not surprised.
Second hit by pitch in this game.
Tiliano.
Scott gave up one pop. Van Valkenburg's first in this inning.
Yep, Quintiliano now. Another good stop by Cooper Mance. Brewer was thinking about going for third, ultimately stopped about third way.
Pitcher keeps checking second.
That pitch up, and Van Valkenburg just cannot find the strike zone in this game. But good job by Central to exploit that and get some walks and some hits.
In the mind of Van Valkenburg, he wants them to chase, but Central is becoming more disciplined later in the season as it becomes very crucial.
Quintiliano, that's in the center, and he's 2 for 2. So he'll have his second RBI.
Perfectly placed, right in no man's land.
Frozen rope to center there for Quintiliano. He's 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs on the day.
Central cheering on Brewer as he comes home, giving them a 4-0 lead.
Yeah, Yasunis will dig in now. No pressure here for him.
Yeah, it's a little over 300 batting average.
He's got runner on second and first. So got a runner in scoring position. Big hole between the shortstop and third base. You can pull something there. Be a 5-0 game. And so that pitch is fouled and will be out of play. Count was 0-1.
Very, very interesting game today. Not going into the North Warren favor.
Runner here steals, and steal attempt is successful.
He was in there by a mile.
That's Wynn stole. Now, and Quintiliano also stole on that play, so now runners move from first to second and third. Yasunis probably more comfortable now. That pitch is outside.
Parents are complaining about that not being a strike.
Certainly couldn't have gone either way.
All umps have different zones.
Swing and a miss here.
2-2.
That fastball by Van Valkenburg finally got it into the zone as he's been struggling all day. He'll step off here, try to regather and regain his thoughts and momentum. And that fastball again misses.
Counts full.
Full count here with 1 out. Lindari will be on deck. Another step off here. Van Valkenburg and Mance might not be seeing eye to eye on these pitches. Signals. Central's dugout really ecstatic. Full count, misses up and in. Bases loaded here for Jimmy Lindari. That'll be the second walk for Yasunas.
Jimmy Lindari has a little over 300. He's currently at 333 batting average. He's skilled up at the plate. I think a coach is coming to Van Valkenburg.
We'll see. Yep, Van Valkenburg is done for the day.
Number 10.
So Van Valkenburg goes one in the third inning, gives up 4 runs,
Wonder if
5 walks.
If I can get
Not a great start for Van Valkenburg.
if I can get their number, I could see who could be possibly pitching.
Not sure who is coming in for the game for North Warren.
Could that be 12? Rowan Kessler?
Could be.
I'm nearsighted. It's not helpful.
Yeah, not sure who's coming in, but Warren just came off a loss, 14-3, ugly loss against Delaware Valley. Down 4-0 here.
If things don't change for the Patriots, they're going to be out of the Hunterdon Warren Sussex tournament.
That's right. Round 2 of the tournament in this game.
I think that's number 12, Rowan Kessler, up at the mound. Could be 15, Owen Philhauer. Cameraman saw 15. It's either Kessler or Philhauer up at the mound. This is going to be a little bit of a challenge. They're going to try out a new pitcher for Central, or North Warren, but new pitcher for Central. Oops. Who's up at bat right now?
That would be Jimmy Lindari.
He is going to learn this new pitcher and basically be the guinea pig for this Central group right now.
Yep. Still the same approach applies to be more disciplined, as the Central's already gotten 5 walks in the first inning and the third. Certainly have found their way to get on base.
Not much action for the defense here in the second. Only 1 out on Central's name.
So Philhauer will take the mound with a 4 ERA this season. Righty, so same side Central's facing.
Central is taunting him already. Not even the first pitch.
First pitch off speed will get in there for strike 1. Bases loaded here for Central. Gotta capitalize and build their lead up as much as possible.
At least Jimmy knows where the zone is.
Pitcher throwing way slower than Van Valkenburg was. That has to be a huge adjustment for the batter.
Yeah, for sure. These players play club, so they know how to attack fast pitches, but learning how to attack a slow one is hard.
As that there, we'll get the force out. And 2 runs will score on that play.
And error on the first baseman or catcher. Someone called time.
Called time. 5-0 game now.
Trying to clean the plate for lefty Jared Casella.
Ondari with a fielder's choice. Second and third here for Central. Castella's already got an RBI off a fielder's choice in the first inning.
Kyle Yasunas is at second right now.
That pitch grooves its way into the zone for strike one.
These pitchers have different strategies. Phil Howard's more on accuracy than speed, while Van Valkenburg is more on speed.
That pitch looking to get into foul territory. That ball was crushed about 280 feet in the left field, just foul though.
As someone said, bon voyage, which means goodbye in French. Well, good travels.
Little dribble to the shortstop, and he misses it.
Ooh, error on.
That's an error on Cody Scherer. 6-0 game for Central in the second inning. Would have gotten them out of the inning. Instead, another run assessed to Van Valkenburg, because those were his runners he put on base.
Runners at the corners. Phil Hauser's been getting really well with the strike zone, just his defense is falling apart as we speak. 6 lead cushion for the Devils. They're making it easy for James Scott.
That pitch misses. Pretty easy stolen base, stand up stolen base there. Central now has runners on second and third.
James Scott doesn't have to worry about his team not having his back. They clearly do with the runs they're producing on the offensive.
Casella stole second there. Noah Baird, the DH for the Red Devils. That pitch misses. Runner on third thought about it, but won't go.
Yasunas
Short backstop there.
retreats.
Yeah, short backstop here for in the hellhole.
Baird has the second highest not batting. I think he has the highest batting average of who's up at bat right now.
Pitch misses. Slow fastball. Will be ball 4. The bases will be loaded for Nick Augusta. Looking for his first hit of the day.
The North Warren Patriots just need one out and get themselves out of this sticky situation they got themselves in.
This game could really be put into out of reach here for North Warren. Could hit a dagger, as they say in basketball.
If Nick Augusta hits a grand slam, it will be a 10 lead cushion. Popped.
Pop fly in the infield, second baseman will make the play. Well, Central strands 3 runners, but got a 6-0 lead. So, very successful inning there for Central.
Brody Mance gets North Warren out of the inning.
Certainly gotten a lot of action here. Second baseman. Ground balls, pop flies. He's done it all.
He's not a freshman, he's just a beast for this team. Probably carrying them on their back. Tons of responsibility for a freshman with the defense crumbling at the seams.
James Scott looking to have another pretty dominant inning. Only allowed 2 runners via hit by pitch and a walk. 2 strikeouts though for him. Seemed pretty unbothered by any sort of walk or pressure that's been put on him. He was able to battle his way out of trouble.
Yes, and he doesn't have to worry as much as the North Warren Patriots have to worry, because their offense is contributing to making sure, letting know, hey, we got your back.
Pitch popped up. Right fielder Brewer making the play. 1 gone here in the top of the 3rd.
Way to start the inning. Good defense by the Red Devils.
Didn't have to work his way into the runner at all. It was
Grounded.
another flip it a bit. Scott for the out. 2 outs here on 2 pitches.
3-1 on the bag. James Scott can do it all.
Yeah, is able to get there in time on first base to get the out. Flipped by Augusta. And out of play. Could have been a 3-pitch inning. Instead, a 1 count. That breaking ball weaves its way into the middle of the zone. 0-2 count.
Catcher and a pitcher playing to warm up in the bullpen, running on the foul territory. Possibly to not overuse James Scott.
So they got a game tomorrow. And that pitch is fouled off. 0-2 count remains.
Number 11, Jesse Allen catching, warming up for number 15, Ryan Schultz.
Pitch fouled back behind home plate. Will remain an 0-2 count. With 2 outs here.
I think Jesse Allen's the bullpen sophomore catcher for the Red Devils.
Angelo Fleury here led off the game and swung and missed at that pitch. Great off-speed pitch by James Scott, able to get the strikeout, his 3rd of the game, and cruise through that inning with no issues at all. Central 6-0 lead, looking to add some more runs to their total. Ryan Schultz is warming up in the bullpen.
With catcher, I think, Jesse Allen. Scott is a weapon for these Red Devils.
Luke Brewer will lead off the inning. He led off the inning last inning, able to batter on the order. And after a walk, he'll look to get his first hit, facing a new pitcher this time, as Central could not convert. Left 3 runners in scoring left 3 runners on base last inning, but not a big deal as they were able to balloon their lead to 6.
The defense in the last inning was helpful for sure. You were saying?
It was the bottom of the 3rd, about to get underway.
How are you feeling about this game, Josh?
I'm feeling really confident for Central. I mean, they haven't shown any signs of crumbling or performing bad today. They've been in control in the driver's seat since the first inning, since the top of the first, and they were able to get that double play by Scott. That was leading to be the momentum changer for them, and it certainly worked as they were able to score 3 in the first and 3 in the second.
Definitely is a benefactor for this team. I agree with you, Josh. This team has not shown a single sign of weakness yet.
And they're looking to add more to their lead here.
I'm not sure if there's a baseball mercy rule. There has to be if softball has one.
Don't believe so, because Warren just came off of a 14-3 loss. Would have been a mercy rule. Mercy rule or not, good to see more Central baseball here on this beautiful day.
The wind is starting to come in.
That pitch hits Brewer in the back. He'll reach base for the second time. This time off a hit by pitch.
Phil Hauser is starting to lose control.
And luckily, he throws a little less harder than Van Valkenburg, so that pitch probably did not hurt as much. Got him in the back though, so might leave a little mark. Pitch inside, 1-0 count.
Leadoff walk is not good for North Warren.
Yeah, you're right, and that was the third inning in a row that has led to a walk on the first batter.
Central knows how to capitalize off of these walks, so you can't really give them walks to give them room to capitalize.
Yeah, Brewer's been the benefactor of 2 of these walks to start the inning, led to rallies by Central. Pickoff attempt, Brewer will get back standing.
I've never seen this many pickoff attempts. In softball, there's not as many because they can't lead off.
Yeah, well, Central's stolen a lot this game, so if you're Warren, you got to probably try to decrease that lead as much as possible to get runners into scoring position. That pitch misses, ball 4.
2 runners aboard. Not good for the North Warren Patriots. Remember last time their defense crumbled, error on the shortstop.
Escamilla will reach on a walk, and Andrew Wynn will dig in.
As the number 1 hitter, that's going to be crucial.
He's gotten on via the walk twice. Ball misses. Just can't. No one on Warren can find the strike zone in this game, really.
They're chase pitchers. What can I tell you? They only want people to chase.
And when that's not working, nothing's working.
Very few pitches in the strike zone.
Ooh, that
Questionable.
pitch felt low.
That was kind of questionable. I thought it was a ball.
Looked like a ball. Maybe a gift there for Warren. 1-1 count now.
Maybe clip the corner just a little.
That pitch, maybe closer. Probably a makeup call. 2-1 count now.
Brewer is leading off at second. Pitcher could pick him up at any moment.
Ball ripped. That'll get down. Won't score any, but a single by Wynn.
Not deep enough by our leadoff hitter, Andrew Wynn. Bases are loaded for these Red Devils. Let's see what Mike Quintiliano can do with this bases loaded opportunity. Could he rip one towards our camera stand?
Quintiliano already 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs. This time got the bases loaded. Ball 1. Good hit by Wynn. That last at bat, not deep enough to score. Brewer on second there, but moves him up to third.
Perfect positioning in no man's land. Second baseman nor left fielder, right fielder can decide who's getting it. Popped.
Infield fly rule will be called. The batter's out.
Shortstop number 8, Cody Scherer. Typically plays third.
That could be bad as now the double play is in effect for Yasunis, who's walked twice. Same approach here. You can't really chase anything. I know the Grand Slam is something you want to hit when you're up, but you got to think about just trying to drive in one runner at a time, not all of them, because you might be looking too heavily with your eyes too big and swinging at something you might have not. But Quintiliano moved to 2 and 3 on the day. Still got 2 RBIs. Very productive day.
Ooh. Scary pitch for Yasunis. Just above his head. Missy Cooper moment from young Sheldon.
Ooh, that pitch hit him right
Drives
by
him.
the wrist area. That could have hurt. Yasunis has been walked 3 times. 2 walks, hit by pitch. Certainly not what you would have liked for Yasunis to be walked 3 times, but it's been very productive via the walk. Certainly would have loved to hit more, but
To be fair, Kyle Yasunis is batting over 300.
that'll boost his on-base percentage for sure.
And North Warren doesn't want to pitch strikes to a good hitter.
With that hit by pitch, runner did score. Brewer did score on that. Jimmy Lindari now digs in with the bases loaded with 1 out.
Forces in effect.
2 wild pitches here by the pitcher and 2-0 count here. Pitch, another close pitch to hitting the batter. Central's gotten hit twice, gotten walked, pretty sure 7 times.
Yeah, it's pretty close to an 8th walk now. Another one.
That will be the 9th walk, actually. For Central, they're up now 8-0.
Another run driven in.
This is exactly what you want to see. Scott might have a little less leeway coming out of the game because he did just come off an injury that costed him the beginning of the season. Pitched 1 game after coming off injury. So a little less leash for him today. And with an 8-0 lead, you don't really need him to go any further anyways to try to re-aggravate his injury.
What type of injury did he suffer?
Not sure. I believe it was an arm injury. I could be mistaken, but he was injured to start the season. And that certainly has cost Central, as he was one of their best pitchers last year with posting a 1.7 ERA. His best season as a Red Devil. That pitch will get down. Coach Kuzi is sending the runners as that ball is out of play. 2 bases for the runner.
Rolled past our camera in foul territory in left field. Devils are up 10-0.
That certainly could have been more damage for Warren if that ball did not go out of play and hit the wall, but 10-0 lead is perfectly fine. Coach Kevin Kuzi was waving his arm to send the runners, but if that ball goes out of play, then runner will only get 2 bases.
Not good for these Patriots. Not good. It wouldn't be an error on 4 because it was out of his reach on player number, not position number.
He could have caught that, though. That was certainly catchable. Dove for it. Was not decisive on what he should have done, as Londaria there got the double with the RBIs.
He probably gave up.
Runner will not go home because the runner's out on first. That ball was hit to third base. Nowhere for the runner to go. On third, as Gasella grounds out to the third baseman. No, Baird will hit now. Baird 0 for 1.
I just want to see who's in left.
A pitch in for a strike.
Bill Hauser finding his groove. Not as much taunting from the Devils from what I've heard in this inning.
Grounder to short. Routine play. That'll end the inning, not before Central scores 4 runs this inning. Led by Jimmy Lindari with his double, scoring some runs, some more walks and hit by pitches. And Central now has a 10-0 lead, as we'll see if Scott is taken out of the game after pitching 3 innings.
They did warm up Schultz
They did.
with Allen.
Only 7 innings to play for these Devils. So, and Scott coming off injury. It looks like Schultz has taken the mound now. Ryan Schultz, the righty.
He has an ERA of 3.23, and does he have 4 shutouts?
Those are 4 strikeouts. As a reliever, you don't really get as many strikeouts as starters would.
He has strikeout producing abilities.
Pitched against Montgomery, game I went to.
How do they do?
They won. Pretty easy win for them. Scored 9 runs, I believe.
Montgomery's not the best school for sports, from what I've heard. They're not the greatest at softball.
Yeah, and their baseball team got beat up by these Devils. Here at home, Schultz pitched at home in that game.
Pretty lackluster of talent.
Yeah, no hits have been produced by Warren, so no perfect outing for Scott, but he did not allow a hit, which is definitely something you like to see. Coming off an injury, especially.
Combined no-hitter, possibly?
Could be. Definitely not a combined no-hitter for Warren, so they've given up 10 runs, an abundant amount of hits. Tiliano contributing 2 of those with 2 RBIs. Lindari just drove in a few in that last inning. The rest have pretty much come off of hit by pitches and walks. Great discipline here.
People are calling out an error on ETN in left field on the last play.
Definitely looked like an error. Something he should have caught, but missed it. Got a bad jump off of it, from the looks of it. Best view from here we have, so I was able to tell that.
Maybe they don't practice a lot of shoestring catching up at North Warren.
Must not. Well, Schultz will get his outing started. First pitch.
Ooh.
Steamer. That just clipped the outside zone up and in for strike 1.
Popped.
Soon as saying he's got it. Close to the warning track. Pieced up there. It was a good hit, but routine. Lucinas got that with ease. 1 out here for Schultz.
Sunas had a good outing today so far. Plenty of walks against him.
Batter thought about swinging at that, pulled it away. 1-0.
Good hold by North Warren.
Swing and miss.
Ooh,
That was nasty.
that's a chase pitch, isn't it?
That was a nice pitch there by Schultz. Able to get a swing and a miss. Another off-speed pitch. That one did not hit the zone.
Too high. That was a nasty pitch. It looked like it was down the middle, but then it just dropped.
Yep, is that the routine play to Logan Escamilla at third base as he gets the out at first.
Passing to first baseman Nick Augusta.
Yep, two outs here. Still, Warren has not gotten a hit.
And no runs have been placed on the board for the North Warren Patriots. That's a low ball thrown by Ryan Schultz, hits the dirt. Ryan Schultz has been having good command recently.
Yep. That ball foul, would have been a base hit. Just missed.
Didn't bounce on the line to be considered fair, isn't it? Or does the line dictate if it's foul?
Yeah, the line dictates. Left of the line dictates foul or fair.
Depends on
On the
which
left
side,
field side, and yeah, right or left. Right is foul on the right field side. Left is fair. That ball on the left field side was left. Foul ball, almost a hit. Would have probably been two bases. Another strike. Pretty wide strike zone by the home umpire, as that pitch will be Schultz's first strikeout.
Looking backwards K this time.
Yep.
First backwards K of the night, I think.
Yeah, you're right.
Could this be the same umpire from the Bayo game?
I was not at the Bayonne game, so I'm not sure, but could possibly be. There's not too many umpires doing these games.
Because from what Mr. Johnson has told us, that the umpire has a wide strike zone at that game, so the game went by pretty fast.
Yeah, definitely some favorable calls.
That nasty pitch, though, it was so appetizing to hit, then it just dropped.
Yeah, that was great movement there.
Way to go for Ryan Schultz, the senior. As the Devils prepare to go up to bat against this North Warren team. Do you think they're gonna put another pitcher, or they're gonna stick with Phil Hauser?
They might just let him ride until he's got nothing left in the tank. And what do you know? Luke Brewer leading off the inning
I think
for the third inning in a row.
I think I've seen this film before, and North Warren didn't like the ending.
Yeah, that's for sure. Brewer has a walk and a hit by pitch.
I just pulled a Taylor Swift reference on North Warren. Not good if you're getting a Taylor Swift reference on you.
Brewer will face the same pitcher he faced last inning. That is Phil Hauer, the junior. Giving up a few runs this game, but at this point you don't want to waste any of your other arms for Warren, so you just gotta let him ride out there, see if he's got anything left in the tank.
I keep calling him Phil Hauser when it's Phil Hauer. I don't know why. Just makes more sense.
Yeah.
Ooh, wild pitch from Phil Hauer.
Nick Stout warming up in the bullpen here. Schultz might not go long in this game. Is that bloop in for a single? Brewer has gotten on all three times. Single, walk, hit by pitch.
He has everything under his belt. Hit, walk, and hit by pitch.
Yep.
The trifecta.
And now Escamilla will bat. Gotten a walk in this game.
think they're going to use Ryan Lindari in this tournament?
Well, I think not in this tournament, yes, but not in this game. He's definitely one of their best pitchers.
Just for being a sophomore, he's a 2.76 ERA, 5 games played.
Pitched good in the game against Ridge. They lost 1-0. As that was fouled off. 1-1 count. Bottom 4. Runner on first. Breaking ball loops in. Looked like a strike. Instead will be a ball. 2-1 count now.
Maybe they're going to let Schultz play another inning and then put Stout in to close it out.
They could see some of their other arms that might not pitch a lot, like Tommy Boz or
Baird.
Jake Gorman. Some of their pitchers who might not pitch as much, try to get some reps in. Always stay ready, so you don't have to get ready.
Central has tons of arms at their disposal. They have Boz, Baird, Jacobus. I'm surprised I haven't put Jacobus in yet.
He's one of their better pitchers. He's a starter, so he would have gone a long way in this game. No need to waste your starter, one of your best starters, in a game like this.
Probably they're going to use him in the final
Yeah.
in this tournament, as this is the second round.
0-2 count here.
I don't think they're going to use Gorman, that's for sure.
Fouled off. It would be good to see him get some run.
Gorman has a 14 ERA. Not a good start.
It's alright. That dribbler. Second baseman, nice turn there. Steps on second, throws across his shoulder. And got the double play to end the inning. No runs scored there by Central that inning, but Brewer got on with a single. And Nick Stout looks like he'll take the mound here for Central after just one inning by Ryan Schultz. Got a strikeout looking. And Nick Stout will relieve Schultz.
I'm surprised they didn't let Schultz there. I'm surprised they didn't ride Schultz. He had good command that inning.
They actually might let him go another inning. Or will they?
Honestly, we don't know yet.
No, it will be Nick Stout. Will relieve Ryan Schultz.
Third arm used by Central. Want to confuse the North Warren Patriot with different looks.
Scott, Schultz, and Stout looking to go for a combined no-no.
From one of the warm-up pitches, Stout might be more of a chase pitcher like Van Valkenburg. Oh, there's a 70 ERA.
He's only played one game though, so this might be a good time for him to see some more batters and get some more experience for him.
True. The lower ERA, the better, though, to be fair. Your brother has a less than a 1 ERA.
Yeah, he's been one of their better pitchers out of the bullpen.
Just in 6 games, less than 1. Way to go for your brother. The banter among the Central defense, building chemistry. throw strikes. As if the pitcher didn't know that that's their job to throw strikes.
Yeah.
Too far out of the zone. 1 ball, no strikes against the freshman. I could tell he has an orange bat.
That is Brody Mance.
1-1 count against Brody Mance. Ooh, 2-1, 1-2 count.
Yeah, wide strike zone here from the home plate umpire. Definitely take that first out. Get a little more confidence for him. Ooh. That pitch definitely looked like it was in there. Maybe just a little low. Or outside.
Another pitcher versus freshman duel for Mance. Popped.
No room there. First baseman, like Gus says, there's a divot in that side of the first baseman area, so really difficult to make plays over there, but tried his best. Looked like he went above the fence, so could not have reached it anyway. That pitch misses outside. 3-2 count here. Gotta try to get the first guy out. It's
Full count.
better for him mentally.
Ooh, walk. Given up by Stout. I think it's the second walk given up by Central.
That would be the third walk given up by Central as Dom Buonvolanta will dig in now. It's that confusion by Central's. I thought it was a strike, but is not. It's that it just missed the zone. And that hit the bat there. Awkward play there, but did hit the bat and will be a strike. 1-1 count.
Stout knows that he has got good pitches. There's a wide zone. It's benefiting him more than the batters. Chopper.
Looking to turn 2 here. Flip the second out. The first, that's a double play. Great play there by Central. 2 outs now. Clears the bases.
Needs 1 more out to get out the inning.
Then we'll look to go to the bottom of the 5th. As Buonvolanta ground into the double play. Brian Marsh now looking to dig in. As he pumps a strike in there. 0-1 now.
Tone has been set by the Red Devils. They don't play. They work. They claw back.
Yeah. 1-1 count here. And that one might be in play. Oh. Just short. 2 strikes though after that foul ball. Okay. If North Warren does not score, this will be the mercy, and Central will come out with a win in the second round. Looking to move to a 10-6 record. 1 more strike here. Central's the home team, so they will not hit again if Warren does not score. So down to their final strike is the North Warren Patriots. That pitch
2 out.
is outside. 3-2. Still no hits given up by Central. So a strikeout here would be a no-no.
Drop third strike, isn't it? Or just fouled off?
Foul. It looks like that one was fouled off.
I thought it would drop third strike, and Lindari would have to throw it to Augusta.
Yeah, it looked like he got a piece of it though. So we'll try again. Full count. 3-2, 2-2. 2 outs. Home plate umpire will call a timeout here. 3-2, 2 outs. The pitch
Popped.
is popped in the air. Quintiliano calling him off. Makes the play. And that will do it. Central with a dominant 10-0 win in 5 innings. Led by James Scott. Started the game off 3 strikeouts, 3 innings. Ryan Schultz relieved him with 1 strikeout. And then Nick Stout closed the game out with no runs or hits given up, and that is no hits allowed for the North Warren Patriots, and Central will look to move to the next round of this tournament. I'm Josh Chaco.
And I'm Mariah McKeown. We're signing out.